Hey, how's everybody doing today? Coming at you live from Detroit, Michigan. Well, I decided to get a little dressed up for this video, just for a portion of it. Just show you that I am a little bit... I do have nicer dress clothes than this, but dressing hood all the time around here isn't definitely not the way to be. Especially in the suburbs, which is an area that I was raised in for a while. That does not mean that I'm not urban by any means, as I will show you in videos that come this summer how much respect that I've earned in the city of Detroit amongst the just people, the citizens, the community. I've earned respect in our community here, Wayne, Westland, just to name a few cities out here in western Wayne County. Anyways, let me change up. I'm sick of this. This is not feeling good for this. I know I can feel a lot more comfortable than that. Like I said before, I like to be comfortable. That's important. We're in a down economy, so staying positive, feeling good. I'll be back in 1 second. Just bear with me now. See, it's St. Patty's Day, so you got to get dressed up to go out later. So that's all. I ain't dressing up in that sports coat. Screw that. Ain't the way I roll. When I go out, this is what I look like when I go out. Just like what you guys see. This is me, the real me. Again, representing Detroit. You know, we've gone to black. As far as what we wear, a lot of urban communities I've noticed when I was in Arizona 4 years ago, they wore black, you know, and I started wearing black here, and then people here were wearing white. So I think that has to do with gang symbolisms. I'm no part of any gang, never have been. It is not my aspiration, you know, not that I disrespect anybody that isn't a gang. You know, I know they're breaking the law, but I don't know. I'm just assuming that's what they do, you know, but I respect the way they must survive. You know, that's what I want to show everybody in my videos, is not just me. You know, right now you're going to get a lot of me, but later on, once I get subscribers and all that, I'm going to show you some videos of the city and what's going on downtown. If I can figure it out later, I'm going to put the boat races, the hydroplane races, the oldest motorsport in the history of motorsports, as far as the cup, is the Gold Cup, in which I have a picture with my big old beard back then. I grew out the beard after I got, let's say, a summons for the police to come in my house last April 12th of 2010. I actually opened the door and greeted them, asked them if they wanted a Pepsi. They were quite rude, so I said nothing further and walked away out of court with a $200 fine. I was growing my own medicine. It was a shame. I heard it was a waste of about $250,000 to get $200 out of me for court costs, which, trust me, I am appreciative, because I understand the political position out here, and I just didn't quite fully understand it. Now I do, is to lay off, and so I've basically just been on the sidelines now and watching the medicinal marijuana movement that I was just a very small part of, but I have had some huge impacts at the points in time since we started in December of 2008. I started around June of 2007, so for over 4 years, about 4 years, I've been working on the medicinal part of marijuana. I've been a legal marijuana patient here in the state of Michigan under state law. I do know the MCL codes, but I don't need to bust those out for you right now. But I am a qualified patient, and I've been a patient since excuse me, April of 2009. So 2 years of going on being a patient, and is due to physical ailments that I have, that I have a better quality of life and I feel better. Now, again, what I'm smoking right here is yet to be determined. Whether it's marijuana or not. It's not illegal. I can guarantee that. So, and with my medicinal rights to smoke marijuana, it does make it legal for me to smoke marijuana. So if you can do math, I'm sure that you can figure that out. Yeah, we're a little bit cocky here from Detroit. We don't mean to be, but it's a rough town. So you got to be rough. You got to be tough. I'm one of the, again, nicer gentlemen, actually, considered by most. And I'm glad about that. It's earned me a lot of trust, even though I'm a retired king of the streets here in my community and other communities as well. I even had to go into other state at one point to expand my operations. So anyways, I'm going to cut this video off and I'm going to continue with another one. So this is part one of 2 parts. So I just want to get you familiar, with who I am as my introduction continues this week and I gain subscribers and we move forward. So I hope to pass messages along to people. Maybe I could respond. That's the whole point of this operation and experiment, as far as I'm concerned. Using our freedom of speech to not push the envelope, but use it properly. And I want to communicate to you here from Detroit, from a person's point of view, which takes on many points of views. I've had a chance to be, I guess, live ethnographically, living with different cultures throughout my life. I've spent the last decade where I've actually been homeless. I'm even homeless currently at this point right now. It sounds unbelievable. It sounds bad, but it's not. It's not bad for me. I wish I did have my own house. So that would be nice. I'm going to work on that, So, but I will continue, and I'm going to end on a high note. So let me get that high note ready, and then you guys stay tuned for part 2. Wow. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. That medicated me quite well. If you've heard of a nitrous hit, this ain't nitrous. This ain't nothing illegal. Again, I'm a medical marijuana patient. So now that I came back, I can continue part 2. That was fun. Peace.